Yes, hi everybody. We do some backtesting today. Uh, so we already went to next day New York session, and right now we are here. So we will do some backtesting unlimited. So we will see we how much energy we have and how much time we have. So here we go. For our time frame, reset the chart. For our time frame, reset the chart. And let's see daily actually. Daily, daily. We clean everything up. So this is how it looks on the daily time frame. We are almost on all-time highs. So here we can mark our buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. Here we go. Right now we are in a bullish trend, which is towards this all-time high, and we also respected this daily valley gap, and then we moved higher. All right, and then we go on 4-hour time frame. Reset the chart. This is how it looks on the 4-hour. This looks like low resistance liquidity on higher time frame. So once one of them gets taken, all of them will get taken. So right now, as you can see here, we have according to the market maker model, we have our sell side of the curve here, and we have our buy side of the curve here. So what is that supposed to mean? It means the market should do, not should, okay, I will never use the word should again, because it's not up to me, it's up to market. So sometimes it can show you that it will go and complete the buy side of the curve, which in this case could be this, but let's see how everything plays out. Okay, so right now we are in a bullish trend. We respect this 4-hour valley gap, and we once again come all the way down, sweep this sell side, internal sell side, and then we bounce back immediately. Here we go on a 4-hour, how ES is doing. Here we go. So this is here. Let us see if yes. So NQ did not sweep this high, which is here. On ES, we already swept that, and we already swept this high, and this high is this high, this high is this high. Okay, so what does that supposed to mean? It means we have we have some bearish SMT. And let me clean this out. And these two, because it can confuse you. So that's why it's good to have a clear chart. So here we go. Right now we are yeah, this acts as inverse valley gap, and then we go up, and then once again it acts as inverse valley gap here, we go up. And let's check on the 1 hour time frame. This is how it looks on the 1 hour. What do we have here? Okay, we took this sell side, we took this sell side, both on ES and NQ, and so no SMT in this case. We don't have any SMT on this smaller time frame. I mean, in 1 hour time frame. So no need to be searching for something, but we do have an SMT here. As you can see, this wick, okay, this is maybe an SMT in 5 minutes or something. So sell side swept, respect the 4 hour valley gap, but keep in mind we have also a bearish SMT, so we do not want to forget that. We mark out our buy side here, and we do have market structure shift, or I mean change in state of delivery here, but we move back. I think that move back is to go on the OTE or something, but we don't want to guess, so let's go on the 15 minutes. Before we go in the 15 minutes time frame, we have to understand that we have swept this, we have taken sell side, we wick all the way down, we check all of those sell sides, and we respect the 4 hour valley gap, and we also disrespect this valley gap to the downside. So we go in 15 minutes. I want to clean this up. On the 15 minutes time frame, what do we have here? Holy moly. We are disrespecting this gap, and we respect this, I think, yeah, 15 minutes gap. And as I said, we took all the generated, all the cell sites that we have created earlier. So here we go. Let me take a snooze. You know what snooze is? some kind of medicine for your brain, special in Sweden. So here we go, we come up, we expect these 15 minutes for value gap, or maybe 30 minutes for value gap. Let's all see. No, 15 minutes. Okay, and what do we do here? What do we do here? Did we take this? No, we didn't take that, but let us see. Okay, we still have these highs here, so keep that in mind. But as I said, we have 15 minutes for value gap here, but we also have 15 minutes for value gap here. Okay, so right now, if I am bearish, I don't want to see this for value gap get rejected. I want to see this for value gap get rejected, I'm sorry, and also this for value gap. But if I'm bullish, because we swept sell side, we took internal highs all the way down, and right now we are on our way to either respect this for value gap or disrespect for value gap. Okay, so we go and check in the 5 minutes, but before we do that, we still want to search for some kind of SMT, because that gives you even more validation, confirmation where the price is heading to. Okay, so right now 15 minutes, and here we go. Am I blind, or I don't see any SMT? But we could have SMT on the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, no, here, let's check. So here we go. What do we do? Oh my gosh, what do we have here? We have this SMT right here. As I told you, we could have SMT on the smaller time frame. ES took this high here, and NQ did it. So right now we are respecting this for value gap, and we also respect, let me have this in a different color to no yeah, and now we have this for value gap here. Okay, let me change the color for this as well. Here we go. And if this for value gap get disrespected, with having SMT on the high and on higher time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, what do we have here? We have bearish SMT on the higher time frame, we have bearish SMT on the smaller time frame. We go back to this for value gap, we kind of respect it, we move down all the way here, but we do have sell sides here inside this for value gap. So if I'm bearish, that these lows will be my targets. Okay, time frame, we are in our way to uh, make buy side of the curve. But before doing that, we should go down and take some sort of liquidity rebalance to some kind of equilibrium and then move higher. So we go back to 5 minutes and here we go. Okay, so let us play some bar replay here, but before we do that, we go on 1 minute. On the 1 minute, okay, by internal buy sides is taken. We respect for value gap, we move lower again, but we're still inside this 5 minutes for value gap, but we have a field change in state here, so that would give me the confirmation that we would at least go here. But let us play. Here we go. We took these sell sides. We still have SMT, but now this is even more. This is better than, wait, here we have another SMT, or not? Yeah, we do have an SMT here. We took this wick on ES, but not on, we took this wick on NQ, but not on ES. Okay, so that would give me even more confirmation that we could go lower, but I would still be patient because we could go higher too. But we will see. Here we go. This is a perfect short for me here, with having SMT at the high and kind of disrespect this for value gap, but still the body is inside this for value gap. Okay, so here we go. I was watching a video earlier from my mentor. He used to say that once we have this huge candle, either upside or downside, it's very rarely that we inverse back all the way. So I don't want to take that as confirmation, but right now we do have on 4-hour time frame bearish SMT. I mean, we have bearish SMT on the higher time frame, we have bearish SMT on the 5 minutes, we have bearish SMT on the 1 minute, and we do respect this 5 minute gap. We don't want to go higher. So I would like to zoom out on the 5 minute and the 1 minute. Here is where I could take a short, having my stop loss above this protected high, and target this, and where is those? Yeah, I will put a runner downside later. So here we go. Place an order, 1%, no, 400, initial balance. What's wrong with this? Here we go. Save journal before we play this trade. We should take a picture and doing this. And let's go. No sir. What is wrong? I think I could have been it could have been an early entry. It could have been an early entry. Or I had completely wrong analyze. That's what I don't understand. We did respect this valley gap, we go higher. You know what the problem is? I think I know what the problem is. The problem was with this trade. The problem was that we didn't wait for this internal liquidity that needed to be taken. It would have been best if I waited for this 5 minutes rally gap to show me confirmation that we go downside. I would have waited for this rally gap to get inverse completely. That's why I was early with my entry. Okay, and now what do we have here? We have an SMT here. we didn't take these highs, these internal highs on ES. So we turtle soup it, we go back lower. So that would have been the case. Control Z. That would have been the case. And once we take this internal high, we oh my god, what is wrong with me? Now we have another S&T, but I have no idea. I have no idea. Actually, I should have been a lot patient. Why? Because once we take this sell side, we were here, we didn't take any kind of buy side, so I would not have taken any kind of short. Why? Because we never swept any sort of buy side yet. So that was my number one mistake. And here we go. We go straight to the journal. we go. So my daily bias, we did not show the market put it S&T put it bearish S&T on the higher time frame, and we had S&T on the lower time frame, and we had taken sell side liquidity and that we still did not show that, but we still did not disrespect the 5-minute bullish rally gap to the downside. So I would have noticed that we already took sell liquidity and would have been more patient and waited for the market to inverse to disrespect that 5 then I would have entered that the market did never inverse that 5 minutes gap. So what would cause to enter a short? I was bullish on the higher time frame, and we were on our way to complete the buy side of the curve. But I entered based on SMT and not even displacement. We didn't have any displacement. We didn't create any for valley gap downside. So that means that I broke my rule and I didn't enter based on displacement, and I entered only based on change in state, and I was bullish on the high time frame, and we were on our way to complete the buy side of the curve, but I entered based on SMT, not even displacement. SMT and CISD on the 1 minute time frame with no displacement. We took internal buy side, but we still had but if I would have noticed, we had internal buy side on 15 minutes time frame that could be even more indication for me to be patient and wait for either that 5 minutes bullish for value gap to get inverse, or for the 15 minutes time frame internal high to get taken. I got stopped out immediately. Well, it was my first back testing after Friday. No, Thursday. I didn't backtest on Friday. After Thursday. So it means that I need to backtest more often. Here we go. That was our first trade. We now want to go. I want to clear everything out here as well. We go straight to next day New York session. Here we go. As I said, on the last trade, that these are low resistance liquidity on higher time frame. Once one of them gets taken, we should wait for another one to get taken. And here we go. On 4-hour time frame, what do we have here? Once I have those low resistance liquidity, and this will be my drawn liquidity. Okay, so bearish SMT would not play a huge role, but that still could be an extra confirmation for me that the price could go lower temporarily to rebalance to some inefficiencies and equilibrium and all that stuff. Okay. So right now on the 4-hour time frame, this was our last trade. Here we took this sell side and we went straight to the highs. So now this buy side is taken. This buy side on ES was taken for a long time ago. not this one. Okay, so here we go. We go on a 1 hour time frame. We keep in mind that buy side is taken. Still bullish. We respect this for rally gap. 5 minutes for rally gap. And we inverse this for rally gap too. We still respect this for rally gap on US too. Internal sell side is taken. Respect 5 minutes for rally gap. But what do we have here? Bearish S&P. So what does that mean? That we could go lower. So no long here. So now we don't have any SMT. Oh, we still have SMT. Here we go. Where did price go here? To the equilibrium of this candle. Okay. There we go. Now I think we want to go higher to take another low resistance liquidity on the higher time frame. Okay. But we do not yet. We still respect this 5 minutes for value gap, and we put a bearish SMT here, but we still respect 5 minutes for value gap. We put a bearish SMT, and here we go. We didn't take this low on ES. We put a bearish SMT now. We didn't take this high on ES. So we still have SMT. Here we go. This was what I was waiting for. Okay. Buy side is taken. Buy side is taken. We don't take this buy side on InQ, so it means we have a bearish SMT, but now we took this sell side here, and we did not take this sell side on ES. So what is that supposed to mean? That we could go higher now. Now we took this sell side on ES2. We don't have any what is it called? We don't have any bullish SMT here right now. But where did we go? We went to equilibrium of this huge candle or move. We went to equilibrium to then go back and take those low resistance liquidity. But for me to have enough confirmation that we want to go higher, this would be my first sign to go higher. Let's zoom out. Yeah, buy size taken. We move back down to rebalance to valley gap and go to equilibrium of this candle that we created, and what do I expect? What do I expect the market to do? To take this swing high. But as I said, this would be my confirmation, this would be my change in state here, if we want to go high. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I will go break even here. And why I enter this trade? Because of couple of reasons. Why? Number one, on the higher time frame we want to go, and these are low resistance liquidity, and the drawn liquidity is here according to me. And on the let me go here instead. On the 1 hour time frame we went to equilibrium of this candle, and we are on our way to complete this buy side of the curve. Okay, and on the 15 minutes the same, nothing fancy, special force. This is how it looks in 5 minutes. We go down, we take this internal sell side, and now the easy drawn liquidity for me will be here. We don't have any SMT. We have this SMT, but this for me could indicate that we went down. So this SMT for me is done. And we disrespect this 5 minute gap, and here we go. But we could still go down here to this, I think we could do something like this. And then, so let us watch. No. I place an order, 7 on journal, and here we go. this was where I would go break even, and what did I do? I removed everything. This is strange. So this backtesting doesn't matter. So once I get my first partials here at break even, I move my stop loss to entry, and this I will no, we are a lot I could take partials here, I could take partials here, I could take full here. I could exit the trade here. So here we go. Exactly, I moved my stop loss at break even, and keep in mind we have now what do we have now? We swept this high on NQ, but we didn't sweep this high on ES. So what is that supposed to mean? That we have a bearish SMT right now. So that for me doesn't matter. Why? Because I'm already in profit and I move my stop loss to break even. So I will let the market do its thing. Here we go. I could take another partials here and move my stop loss like high somewhere here, and I will still be in profit, and I will have my another partial here. There we go. Now I would move my stop loss right here, or maybe here to this low, and move my TP to where I wanted the price to go. And let's see what it does. Here we go. Here we go. So this was a really good trade, actually. I am very satisfied with how I analyze this trade. So where did we go in? We went somewhere here, yeah? .8 RR. Yes, here we go. We go back to where we belong. Journaling. 1 minute. This was 5 minutes, okay. 15 minutes is the same, okay. 1 hour time frame. Let us expand this like this. Here we go. So we went here. Okay, so we were on our way to complete the by side of the curve. The price went down to the equilibrium of the candle move, the equilibrium of the candle or move, and then I waited for the price to take that internal low. Did we have? No, we didn't have an SMT, I think, at that moment. No. I waited for the price to take the created internal low and then move higher. That was it took and did displacement this time, ladies and gentlemen. Displacement. It took and did displacement, but I waited even more for the price to go to for rally gap and then move up. But it went down 2 candles, 2 like this, 4. It went down 2 candles and then moved higher. That was when I entered the trade and had my stop loss on the bottom of the Ferrari gap. Took my first no went on the internal on the previous high and moved my stop loss had low resistance, liquidity on the 4-hour time frame, and the draw on liquidity for me was to take those low resistance liquidity. No, on the previous high, I'm not myself was 2 and 3. Then price went up all the way to the swing high, where I exited the trade after taking partials on each high. Very good trade. Become more patient after taking the first trade out of what? Patient after the first trade, and could analyze calmly. I don't know what I. Okay. My picture is yes. Here we go. 2 trade one stop loss where I had completely wrong bias, and because I missed out that we took sell side earlier by this week, this candle downside. We didn't take any kind of we actually took this high on ES, but still I had the wrong bias, because once we are on our way to complete the buy side of the curve, we take a sell side, having this SMT at the high would not be a strong confirmation that the price goes down all the way here, as I was thinking. The price could go down temporarily, which it did, and that SMT would mean that. Okay, so good lessons and good trades, especially this one. Oh my gosh, I love this trade. I also forgot we were on our way to complete the buy side of the curve. We had low resistance liquidity, and the non liquidity for me was to take, and the price went down to the equilibrium of the candle. Yes, I was thinking that I forgot that. Okay guys, I think I'm done for today. I have some other stuff I should take care of, but this is today's lesson. Adios amigos, have a great